An artist from New Zealand worked with 6 youth activists to turn the United Nations building into a powerful climate-focused art installation. Here's the story.
When people are living through climate change, to me it's more emotional and probably has more impact to listen to a personal story of someone living in it.
Now is the time to speak clearly.
The genesis of the project really started with a trip I did to Antarctica about 4 or 5 years ago, and somehow there was a conversation that started and someone asked if I'd like to turn the United Nations into an iceberg. Overarching title is Voices of the Future Now, which contains 2 acts. The first act is Antarctica, and the second act contains 6 voices from 6 continents around the world. You know, individually you think, what would you do if you had that voice? We came to the concept of using 6 youth advocates. So we cover the 6 UN languages, and we're also covering 6 continents. And with Antarctic fits in being the visuals of the 7th.
I have the honor of representing Arabic, my mother tongue. Personally, the first thing that came to mind when I was approached was that I need to talk about climate migration. The most striking thing to me about climate change is how wide-ranging its effects are. You know, it's very difficult to talk about climate change without recognizing its universal effects on everyone. We need to move away from this idea that you can only care about an issue if it impacts you tragically. As young people, we're now seeing that the world needs and requires our voices on the global stage. The true power in young people is first their ability to share their own stories, but also share their own stories on their own terms. This is a wave that's happening, right? This is a wave that's going to keep on coming back. And the world's noticing. It's a really interesting individualized yet collective approach that really just emphasizes that we all have different relationships to this issue, and our languages are just one layer of those differences.